evening work, because you do brighten up the place, and it will be sad that you won't be here. But yeah, I know you feel the same as well. But you've got to look at it as an extended holiday rather than anything else.
And look at it as another work-life direction.
Do you? Are you there now? And I'm telling all these, look at it as a working direction. But anyway, no, I just really wanted to say thank you for I mean, Gary's going to say a little bit more, as I've just said, but you have brightened our lives up while you've been here. A lot of people I know want to say thank you to you. So I'm gonna. Gary's going to. Are you gonna?
Yeah, I'll do it in reverse order. One or two people after leave. I think you might have to go.
I've got to go, I'm afraid. I've got to catch a train to Manchester.
If you want to just pass the gift over.
All right, yeah, I will do it. I will do it in a minute. Yeah. Are you sober from last night, by the way?
No, that's who told me waters.
And it's
Oh, one time too.
Jodie was sort of like rocking and rolling this morning, weren't you? I thought you'd been
somewhere
there for the
else,
session. That's all you did. Carried on.
I'd just like to say I've worked with Anne since I was 19. I think Anne had been here about 2 or 3 years before I arrived, and she'd worked with Irene sometime prior to that. I think the only person who was here before me was Pete Morton, because I took his position on the graduate training course. He's 4 years in front of me. We've sort of spent a lot of time together over the years, and I think I'll need Anki. I don't know about anybody else. But I thought rather than sort of coming up and dreaming up some sort of little anecdotes, what I've done is I've just gone through the card, which people have written. So I'll put my glasses on, and then I can read what other people have said. To Anne, my employment mum. It's been so sad to see you go. You've been here all my working life. Thank you for all the help and support and advice that you've given me in that time. It's been a pleasure working with you, and we must stay in touch. Thanks for, if you've got any problems with computers, blah-de-blah, we've had great discussions about bags, makeup and hair. So you'll probably know who that is. I suppose, well, she signed herself as Helen, but I think that's Hannah. I spoke this morning to Colin and Bev.
Oh, did you?
And they send the regards. There's been a few sort of relationships. I'm at my wife here. Steve Slackner, his wife here. There's been one or two sort of relationships, and you've given sort of matrimonial sort of advice over the years. And obviously you're devoted to your own children and Ron, and now you've got your grandchildren. And the difficulty is that you've been like a salmon, really. You don't want to leave this place. Most people are clamouring to take a golden handshake and go. And I think the M in salmon is Mrs. M, because you've been sort of trying your hardest to stay in here as long as you can. But unfortunately, you've had to leave. And I think there's another sentiment here which I came across, which was basically, I hope Tameside realise the void that's going to be left. Gone. And I know you're being replaced by 4 people. so I think that more than anything sort of tells you the contribution. I was talking to Lynn Edges today, and unfortunately she can't be here. She's on her way down to Swansea. And she was saying really that the support that you gave her when she had her brain removed. And we're still not convinced they kept the right bit. But she said more than anything, you kept this place in apple pie order, and that when you go, it'll turn to apple crumble, because nobody will be able to find anything, right? It'll be all over the place. It'll be all, I mean, I had 10 minutes with you yesterday, and I was saying, well, where's this, and where's that, and where's that? And God help us, God help us. And I mean, Bev's not seen you for 18 years, Bev Weeds, and she said, you know Tameside with your eyes closed. You don't drink, you're a great chauffeur, and over the years you've organised do's, you've organised the Christmas do's. In fact, by default, I think you're involved in the Christmas do over here with Irene last year.
No.
But
Well, on the fringe.
on the fringe. But even Howard, Mum, keep in good health. You'll need it for practising your pole dancing at the fire station. So everybody has got kind words for you, and you know it's fallen on me just to say a few words. I mean, what I'd like to say is, tell me what you want, what you really want. Thanks for all your support over the years, from the early days of Greenfield Street.
Yep.
New Works and TAC, and I know you've always kept friendships, and Barry Holt and I think one or two people, me included, would say that you've kept us sane over the years. So if you just show your appreciation.
Thank you, everybody. Now then, some of you will know this and some won't, but I've been the longest serving female member in the engineering department. Even though I'm only 25. No, it has been good. Obviously there's a lot of people that have left who I've worked with. Unfortunately some people have passed on and what have you, but I remember people such as Andy and Lee and John Taylor coming in as very young boys. Now they've got their own families and they're all grown up and what have you. But it's nice to know all these people. And the only bit of advice, I'm not going to go on, but the only bit of advice is respect each other. Bosses respect staff, staff respect your bosses. Because if you have respect for one another, you'll go a long way in life. Because unless you have that respect, you won't get any respect back and your work won't get done. But always remember another thing, keep smiling. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Now this bit of drink. Oh, hello, sweetie. There's some drink over there and some food. I've got half of it in here. But that's wonderful. Thank you very, very much. And it's been nice knowing you. And I will probably see you knocking around Tameside. And I promise not to go into Ashton when it's lunchtime. And I will not have a trolley either. But I'm going to enjoy what I'm going to do. And as some of you know, Irene and I are now volunteers at the Fire Brigade. And we have our unit. And we're also volunteers up at the hospital. And now I don't want any tittering when I tell you this, but I have applied to a modelling and acting agency. No laughing. No laughing. So you may see me on Coronation Street or Everdale. Thank you very much.
It's like a soap opera.
Thank you very much. Right. Anyway, go and help yourself to drinks and what I've not finished getting these out.